Hello, my name is Kirsten McCormick. I am a Platinum Leader with Young Living, and I'm going to just share really quickly my story and what a freedom lifestyle looks like for me, because it's been such an amazing journey. And honestly, 4 years ago, I would never have believed that all of this has come to pass. I joined Young Living, enrolled with Lindsay Gramont, the Homemade Mommy, on April 1st of 2014. And she, when she enrolled me, I told her I probably wasn't going to build a business. I didn't want to teach classes. And she was like, that's fine, don't worry about it. But I was intrigued by the oils, and I had been doing a lot of research and decided that Young Living was absolutely the company that I wanted to go with, because they had their own farms and the quality was just much higher, and the company itself was much more transparent than any other company. And so I joined without an intention to build a business, but that did quickly change for me. You see, I'm a music teacher by trade. My degree is in vocal performance, and I was teaching music and I was directing choir, and at the same time I was staying home and homeschooling my kids. My husband worked 60 plus hours a week doing advertising. He was traveling all the time. He was hardly ever home. And he also was commuting an hour to and from work each day, and it was basically sucking the soul out of him. He was so stressed out. He was hardly ever home, and when he was home, he wasn't able to be emotionally present with us, which was really hard on our marriage. It was hard for the kids. And so I was watching Lindsay and some of the other leaders that I knew with Young Living. I was watching them their businesses really take off, and honestly, I had never ever seen someone in a network marketing company succeed before. I had never seen someone actually run it like a business and do more than just annoy their friends by inviting them to parties. And so when I saw them sharing their oils and doing it in a way that was really authentic and really caring, and making $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 a month, I was honestly blown away. I didn't even think that that was possible. And that really inspired me to get plugged into the training that our team has to offer. And the training was critical. And I started doing it, and within 6 months I hit the rank of silver, which means I was making a couple $1,000s a month. Within a year I hit gold, and I was making almost as much as, and then very soon matched my husband's income at his corporate job. And then this year I was able to retire my husband from his corporate job back in March 15th was his last day. In April I hit platinum, and I am overwhelmingly grateful. I want to show you guys where I am right now. I'm sitting and making this video on the shores of Crow's Nest Lake in Crow's Nest Pass in Alberta, Canada, because my husband and my kids and I now travel full-time. We, a year ago, bought a school bus, and we converted it into a gorgeous tiny home RV that we are living in and traveling, because that has been my dream. My husband and I have always dreamed of being able to travel, and traveling full-time with our kids is literally a dream come true. And I know for some people that's not a dream come true. I know that for some people they would like to be able to have all of their debts paid off and live in a big house. I wanted to have all my debts paid off and live in a small house. And so, but I guess what I really want to highlight is that whatever your dream is, Young Living is a way out of the day-to-day grind. I don't believe the lie that our society has taught us and told us, that we have to work 40 hours a week at a job that we may or may not enjoy, or may or may not pay us enough for 40 plus years of our life to then retire on 40% of that income. I don't think we have to should or have to wait until we retire. I don't think we should wait to live and be truly free. I truly believe that we can design a life that we love. And maybe your dream is to be able to start a nonprofit. Maybe your dream is to be able to give generously to organizations and foundations that really need it. Maybe your dream is to be able to afford to send your kids to private school, or maybe your dream is to be able to quit your job so you can homeschool. Maybe your dream is bigger and different than mine, and that's okay. But if you are struggling, if it's hard to pay the bills, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, I've been there, and this is your way out. It's not for the faint of heart, and you have to be serious. But especially as a mom, your family can either be your reason for doing this, or they can be your excuse not to. And I just cannot encourage you strongly enough to take that leap of faith and decide, because it won't happen on its own. But if you decide that this is something that you're gonna do, and that you are gonna show up and make it happen, then it can't not. Success is inevitable for those that are committed and consistent and willing to put in the time and effort. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about what you want your life to look like.